What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to episode 20 of our Pertam survival series. It's been exactly 10 episodes since we turned on the Reavers and we still haven't been attacked. That's kind of crazy. But we just now, last episode, set up our first antenna at base, so maybe that will change the tide of things. I'm still terrified and waiting for one of those antennas off in the distance, one of our relays, to just blip out of existence. And that would mean that obviously a Reaver attacked it and destroyed it, which would be hilarious and terrifying, but it would be pretty awesome when it happens, or I guess pretty not awesome. I don't know, I guess it depends on who you are. But today we're gonna work on mostly that thing up there, the big tower. Earlier, or I guess last episode, I was saying that we weren't going to do a lighthouse because we don't necessarily need to. However, the comments have changed my mind. I think we are going to do a lighthouse despite not necessarily needing it, and it will be the center point of this base up here pretty much. So what this base is going to be like a fort. So we're going to have guns and stuff on all sides, and the intention is that eventually it'll be able to shoot down anything that goes over us, and that sort of thing. Ooh, nice sunrise over there. But we're going to turn this right here into a lighthouse, and I don't know how we're going to do that exactly, but we are going to somehow... Should we do like an oval lighthouse, or would that be too difficult? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm getting some lag. Okay, it's just an open tide. Although, that said, all air traffic is now dangerous when it flies over this area. But you know what? I think I might try... No, wait, hang on. No, we're going to do a circular lighthouse, not an oval lighthouse. But I'm going to remove this, so say goodbye to this. Don't worry, I will replace the antenna right there for now until we rebuild the rebuild where it's going to go, which is going to be on top of the lighthouse. But for now, we've got to go ahead and destroy it. So let me get this gone, and then we will get to work on our thing. The other... Oh shoot, I forgot this thing's so heavy. We'll just place it right over here. Number 8. The other thing we're going to do is something that, like, some people have mentioned earlier on in the series, and some people even commented about it last episode. We're going to set out a location for a museum, which probably might seem out of place, but, you know, I always like adding new buildings. The more buildings, the better, as I say. So we're going to put a museum somewhere. Initially, I'm kind of thinking off in that area over there, because it's more flat over there, and we kind of want a flat area for this. And it's gonna be pretty large. We could do it over there as well. That's rather flat. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to decide in this episode. That's the whole idea. We're gonna place the foundation for it, and then we won't necessarily build up the full thing, but we'll at least know where it's gonna go, and then we can like at least schedule it for an episode that we can work on it. And the museum is gonna store things like old ships. It's gonna have maybe like pictures of things. As someone in my Discord commented, we could have like pictures of the like the, what's it called? The iron mine that we depleted. That would be our first iron mine ever depleted. Stuff like that. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. Actually, you know what? I want to... Yeah, okay, I want to actually build up these heavy blocks around here. So we're gonna go and get the stuff for that, and it requires us a couple trips to get that. So we're only gonna build up one probably. But that'll be a nice foundation. Maybe we'll build up the couple of them. All right, we've got materials on our last trip. We should be good for this. Okay, those are all built up-ish. And we have a couple of steel plates left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and attempt to make a cool... okay, it's gonna sound a little weird. We're gonna try to make a spiral staircase. Because that's, if you've ever gone into a lighthouse, that's one thing that they almost all have in common, is a spiral staircase going up all the way to the top. So we're going to attempt this. Actually, one thing I want to do real quick, as far as the antenna goes, can I access it? Oh yes, I have one right here. Okay, so for the antenna, I want to actually increase the range to 12,000. Reason being that it's more likely to bring in Reavers. So, yeah, we'll let that sit there at 12,000 while we build. All right, armed with interior plates and steel plates and eyes that can't see very far, we're going to start working on this thing. So let's first get our stairs. And I'm going to try to use these stairs, and I'm going to try to make a spiral staircase using these. And so here's the idea that I have. Okay, so we're going to do something like that. Then we're going to have a rotor for a spiral staircase. This is going to be insane. We're going to do something like this, where we put maybe... these? I don't know if these can hold things on the outside, though. I guess they can. Where's my staircase? These guys. Okay, so right there. Nope, that is not gonna work. I don't know why, but I thought this would work perfectly. I thought it would look really good and stuff, but maybe not. Can you climb this? I mean, I guess kind of, but no, it doesn't work very well. All right, unfortunately, our cool spiral staircase idea is out, but we still have the lame option. So we're gonna go with the lame option for now. All it is pretty much just like this. It'll go up like that, and it'll just spiral around kind of squarely. That's why it's a little lame, but, oh, actually, you know what, though? If I do like this, though, it could be a little less lame, I think. If I do something like one of those, boom. Actually, that's not how I would do it. I'd have to do something like this. Wait. Yeah, this, and then something like that to the outside. Yeah, so now it's a little less lame, and it looks a little less square. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just carry that up about, like, I don't know how high we want this thing. Probably a good 10, probably 12 blocks as high as this thing was. It's totally going to get shot down by other stuff, by the way, but you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take. All right, let's keep building this thing up, and we'll weld it in all later. Hey, the storm has stopped. Okay, this is looking like a nasty jungle gym at this point, but it should be getting there. We have our stairs built up, most of them. We just need to build this one up. And then we can, like, give it a little test run. Ah! I missed the edge. All right, we can give it a little test run. Running up. Oh, check it out. Look how smooth that is. And then, of course, you fall to the deadly pit. But it's pretty good. Let's weld up all these blocks here so we don't have to stare at this ugly mess of things. And then we'll continue forward. And how far are we up? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only 4 up, so we have another 8 to go. So let's weld these up. All right, you know what? There's one thing that you guys have always been telling me to do more of that I'm very bad about doing, and you can't really see it because of the glare, but it's right there. It's the welding ship. We're going to be using it today. I really have to get into the habit of using that thing more often. So let me just grab a bunch of materials. And why am I even grabbing them by hand? What? I'm such a pleb. I can just get in here and grab them by connector. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait, why are we out of power? Wait, why? Oh, we're not out of power. Okay, good. All right, let's connect this thing. You guys have also been telling me I need a backup camera, but I refuse. I'm stubborn. Okay, let's connect this. Boom, boom. And let's go ahead and start dragging materials. All right, using one of our ships again, finally. That base looks kind of cool up there. I don't know. I think we're really going to like how it turns out. It's going to be a beacon for all of our ships to find. So even if we're not using the GPS stuff, which we are totally able to now, again, after last episode, placing all those relays, we're still able to find our base just from this thing. So that's kind of cool. All right, I don't know if I'm going to run around like this the whole time, because as fun as the welder is, it's much easier to control a character than it is to control a ship. But the welder does at least excel at storage, so we can at least put everything. Actually, all of our what am I doing? All of our stairs stuff is in my inventory right now. So I can just run through like this. Uh-oh. Oh, did something spawn? The game froze for a second, and I'm worried now. We're just gonna see our Dune power bank over there just get lit up or something. But looking out into the horizon, I don't see anything. So I think we might be good. Okay, anyways, we sort of see how this is going. Let's continue it up. Actually, I want to figure out how we're going to do the outside before we continue upward. And then, oh my god, I keep falling off the edge. And then we will worry about the rest of it. So for the outside, I don't want it to be, I want it to be rounded. That's the whole idea. So the inside, stop falling. You know what? You know what? Okay, fine. I'm just going to put some blocks up. If you're going to make me keep falling off, there we go. Never going to happen again. All right, it's a 3x3 on the inside. So how do we make a 3x3 look rounded? You're asking the wrong person. So we could do something like this. I do see that 433 off in the distance. It's a dropship, which is dangerous. But looking at the direction, it looks like it's not really going toward base. Or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So yeah, if I do something like that, and then on the outside right here, I do just a normal block, and then same thing right here with the wherever it was. I think I had it and I lost it. Right here. and then right here. Then we can put this little triangle piece in here. So we're going to weld this up. We're going to see how it looks. If it looks rounded enough or what. So let's give this a weld. Just so we can get a nice demo of this. All right, let's see. No, that's actually not that bad. Yo, that is pretty rounded. The only thing I'm kind of sad about with this is that, holy crap, that's really going down. I think it's going out over there, though. It's not going, like, above our base or anything. But, yeah, because our hangar's 500 away, and that's 3 kilometers, so it's going down over there-ish. That'd be hilarious if it just crashes into the ground. But yeah, the only thing I'm sad about is that the lighthouse near where I live, which is the St. Augustine Lighthouse, and I don't actually live there right now, but I used to live in that general area. Yeah, I think it crashed into the ground. That's hilarious. Oh, rip. It has like these nice stripes that go all the way up the top, and they're like these... maybe I have to pull it up. They're like these, I don't know, candy stripes almost, but they're black and white, and it's a haunted lighthouse and everything. And it would look really cool if we were able to do that, but I don't know if we can do that such that it would look nicely on here. I mean, if this thing is big enough, we could definitely try it. But I think we have the outer shape done, because this actually looks pretty good. And if we just continue this around, it'll look very circular. So let's continue up to the top then. And I'll put these blocks where I need to. So this one will go out here, for instance. Although we might add like a window or something, because that's probably something we would want. Blocks outside like that. Ooh, we gotta navigate around our antenna, which has not caused any reavers to attack yet. As far as I know, who knows? They could always be on their way as we speak. Or they could just be chilling at my base waiting for me to return. At which point they would ambush me or something like that. But no, I think we might be safe from the reavers for now. Although I guess we'll never know when they decide they want to start their attack. Ooh, if that is not teetering off the edge with no power, that is hilarious. I mean, it would be not hilarious if it fell, but whatever. I like living on the edge. Anyways, okay, that's what our lighthouse is going to look like. It's very, very circular and stuff. Honestly, a lot better than I thought it would be. Is that Crash? Guys, we're gonna go on a temporary expedition. I want to go and see what's up with that thing. We're gonna drive around that way, and we're gonna see if we can use our new tank IFV thing on it. If it is crashed, it's gonna have a bad day. All men to your battle stations. This is not a drill. All right, Hunchback dropship, you picked the wrong day to get stuck because we've got the tank IFV thing. That still does not have a definite name. And we're coming to see what's going on over there. Everything so far has been like one-sided, with this thing destroying absolutely. But this ship over here is a lot stronger than everything we've faced. So let's approach with a little bit of caution. We're gonna approach around from the backside, I think. I don't necessarily know. Some of you guys have been saying I should put a speed limit on this thing, and I think you're probably right. I just have not done that yet. And are we going to? Ooh, are we going to see the consequences? Not today! Yes, iron, cobalt. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Why is there a ball there? Oh, that's... that's a one of those things. I thought it was just a literal ball. This ship is so large that everything looks super small, so even a small grid ship that is one of the drop pods looks a little out of place. All right, let's get up there. This is going to be interesting. A lot of you guys have been saying as well I should move the turret up a little bit so that it's able to aim down a little bit more, and we might see that in practice here, or we might see the problems with not doing that in practice here, as I probably am going to have trouble aiming at that thing. Yeah, we're totally going to get lit up. And this thing has missiles, so I'm a little afraid. Oh, we can see it right there if we use our vision. There's nowhere I can approach it where I have an angle. It landed in a really good spot, didn't it? Okay, you know what? It might not be the best idea, but I think we have to like fight this thing head on. It's gonna keep saying our ship fuel's low because we only have 7 minutes of fuel, which is not amazing. But there, let's park real quick. I need to get in the gun before we do anything else. But we're going to keep at it. We're gonna fight it on the side like this, and hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. See, I can't aim that low. That's an issue. But it might not matter if we get on that little hill right there, facing a little sideways. I don't know that we have the ability to get up this mountain here, because this is really steep. What happens if you share inertia tensor of wheels? Does that help? Uh-oh.
Ship fuel low.
What the heck? Nope. It does not help. What happens if you share inertia tensor with wheels? Nah, I probably shouldn't try that. All right, we're so close to being able to see it. I almost wonder, let's try that thing that I was saying earlier. All right, I've added a couple of helpers here to help us get up this mountain. They're just gonna, you know, help us go the way that our ship can't because it's too heavy. So when I get back to base, I'll make it look a little bit nicer, but for now, it's just gonna be something like this. Thrusters, we're gonna add them both. All right, I feel like we're about to get a shot here. For the first time, finally, it's very difficult to aim, but it's right over there. I just can't see. Oh, I can see things. They're firing missiles. Pause. They're firing missiles. Oh, I can't turn there. Oh, that's probably good. Fire. Fire. Okay, that was a hit. That was a direct hit with things on top. Let's move forward a little bit. No. Ah! Go forward. Jesus Christ, man, this ship is so hard to control. Oh, we're going, no, not like this, not like this, not like this. We got one shot at it, and that was it. Unloading world. Fantastic. All right, we're back. When it unloaded our world, unfortunately, it removed our progress, but we are back where we were, and I added another thruster to the back of our thing, so hopefully we can get up this a little bit better. Nope, the answer is going to be no. All right, we're going back down. As we do. All right, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to come around from that side right there. All right, here we go. We're coming at it from a different angle-ish. And I don't know if we'll get a shot this time. We should. Oh, we definitely will. All right, aim at that. Ow. Oh, they've already killed our turret in one hit. Rip. Yeah, so the problem with this is that those guns that they have are really damaging. Just the standard guns on any large ship like that are extremely deadly to a young ship such as myself. A small ship, rather. But we should be able to put our gun back together. All right, we've rebuilt it. Here's the thing, though. I'm so afraid to go up there. Number 5 is shoot, so we need to be cautious of this, and we can't turn any more to this left side here, so we need to go forward and turn a little bit. Let's try it. Number 5 is our shoot, so let's keep an eye on that. We're gonna take a shot. Okay, we hit something. We hit something. That was a good hit. Let me take off my helmet real quick because I'm running out of oxygen here. I think we're fine on ship fuel. We're generating a lot with the ice that we had, so I think we should be good. Let's cheat a little bit here. We can see what things we still have. It looks like we destroyed a bunch of the turrets on top, but we still have a bunch of cannons or a bunch of missile things on the side. So what we could do is move forward and see if we can hit one of those. Maybe burst laser. I'm not as afraid of the missiles because I can see them coming. I have more time to watch out. So let's attempt our burst. Not burst laser. It's not a burst laser. It's a burst gun. Okay, no, it's not firing. Let's just fire one of these then. I don't know why our burst thing wasn't firing. Maybe we didn't have any ammo. Come on, stop. This thing is so hard to drive. It's so hard to fight on a mountain like this. All right, we're gonna cheat again because we're dirty cheaters. We have another cannon on the left side right there. I'm just using everything I have to my advantage because this thing is hard to maneuver. I think, I don't know, we killed a lot of the guns on top and that's most of what I had, but it looks like we have something on the side. Now, what's wrong with our burst thing? Why won't that work? Do I have any ammo in my... Yeah, I have ammo in my thing. Let me just position it back in here. I still love this loading system. It's a good compromise. Okay, so we now have our burst thing online. Let's try and burst the one to the left. So let's unpark. We've got our finger on our number 6, so we can press it when we need to. And we're gonna get up here and see if we can take a shot
Ship fuel
on our number 6. Wait, it's not taking off, is it?
Ship fuel
No, I don't think so. Okay, hit that one. This thing's strong. Holy
Ship
crap.
fuel low.
I think we missed. We might have hit it there.
Ship fuel
Looking for more. What else do they have? They have something on the side right there. Ah! They destroyed our cannon again. Please don't take off. If you take off, if it takes off, it's going to be really horrible for us. Okay, so they at least have one cannon on the side. All right, we should be good. We have it built again. We can still see it over there, but fortunately, I don't think it can see us.
low.
Finger on number 5. Right there. There we go. That's a hit. And I think we might be good.
Ship fuel
I don't know for sure. I think there might be another gun on the side over there, but I think we're at least safe to approach.
low.
It's a little sketchy, but let's do it.
Fuel low.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay, now we have a good front shot. If we need to, we'll come down here and see if we can approach. All right, let's approach this thing. We're being shot at. I don't know. Oh, shoot. They have so many cannons. Number 5. I'm just going to light him up with this thing. I don't have anything else I can hit him with. There's one more right there. I'm just going to take it like a man here. There we go. Okay, that should be all of them. I didn't realize they had all those on the bottom. They might have another cannon on the side, so I'm a little afraid here.
low.
But if we approach the side, we should be good. Like if we approach this left side,
low.
we should be good. All right. Welcome
Ship fuel
to another Conquer. This one, I mean, both of our Conquers so far have been like ships that have crashed or something. Oh, I think its landing gear got stuck. That's probably why it's stuck here. That's pretty funny. All right, I guess let's just get down under here. And I want to see if I can jump up right there, maybe. I'm going to aim this up like that.
low.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. Uh-oh. Let's aim this up as like a little stairway.
Low.
And then let's see if we can get up there. Okay, this should... Well, that maybe works. Ah, yes. Okay, we're in. Now, this thing didn't have any interior turrets last I saw, so we should be able to just waltz in here without a care in the world. Maybe destroy one of these and get up. Something like this. Yeah, all right. Welcome to our second Conquer. Let's get in here because this is where I know we can see a bunch of stuff. All right, what have we got? I want to actually real quick open this up and see what's over here. Because I don't know if there's a missile turret. I guess there's not, because we would have seen it right here, probably. So I guess there's no missile turret there to worry about. I think we might be fine then. Let's go over here and see if we can grab some of this this good stuff.
Inventory full.
Yoink. Oh shoot, it fell down. Okay, we can catch it on the bottom. It's fine. That stuff right there is going to fill up our ship, so we don't have to worry about running out of stuff. Yoink. So after seeing a battle, do you think our ship is overpowered or do you think it's a little bit underpowered? It's so overpowered when you have a nice range, but in a combat situation like that where we didn't really have all the space in the world, it might have been a bit underpowered because we kept losing our turret. Definitely if we have fought it on like an open field, like if we had just come up here and fought it head on, we would have definitely lost. It would have been a bad turn of events. So the jetpack dampener field is actually this little thing. And all we have to do is destroy that. That will allow us to use our jetpacks. There we go. Awesome. Good stuff. Now we don't need this crazy way up. We can just kind of fly around. Sweet. All right, let's grab some stuff and we'll probably head back to base after this combat. This thing's probably just going to sit here as like a broken shell of a ship. This is much more wrecked than the other one was because honestly, I don't know why the front is so damaged. Did my cannon hit the front? I don't think it did. I thought it just only hit the top and the bottom, but maybe it did. Who knows? Let's go ahead and destroy this so all that stuff falls. I can maybe grab a little bit of it. I want to turn off the stuff, the thrusters, so this thing doesn't get away. All right, all the thrusters are pretty much gone, I'm pretty sure. These ones are still active, but they're not actually firing or anything, so it should be fine. All the ones pointing down are gone, though. So this thing is definitely not going anywhere, even if it gets unstuck somehow, which means we now have another ship to salvage. The first one I think we're going to put into our museum that we're going to place out the foundation for in this episode. But this one right here, we're definitely going to salvage. We'll come back with a salvaging ship, which we still have not built. But yeah, all right, all in all, good fight. It definitely showed us some of the weaker aspects of our cool fighting ship that we have over here. But I think that was probably overdue. So now we know if we want to make another one of these things in the future, what we should focus on, and that would be more weapons than just the one. All right, let's get back to base, and then we'll start working on the whatchamacallit again, the tower thing. By the way, all of our reactors are happily eating uranium, and we have a bunch of power left. So we shouldn't have any more power problems as long as we have our reactors turned on. All right, home sweet home. Welcome back to the base. If we can fit through this thing. Yes, we should be good. All right, welcome back to the base. We returned on a successful journey and just managed to not crash into that ship right in front of us. Let's put down this thing. So yeah, we brought home a lot of stuff. That will probably help us with the stuff. So we need to remove all this stuff from our ship so we don't have a full ship anymore. But yeah, all right, let's get back to working on the antenna, or the thing up there. All right, we're back to work on the lighthouse, and it's we're about a third of the way there. So let's keep working on the lighthouse. It's gonna get dark. I don't know why I went down so fast. It's gonna get dark pretty soon, so we're going to have to probably put some lights up at some point. But let's try and get, well, I guess let's just try and get the height done, because that's probably the easiest part here. You know what I want to do, actually? Here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be an interesting kind of thing. I'm going to make a layer of heavy armor. I guess this will stay. Yeah, we'll make a full layer of heavy armor right at this level, just so that if like something gets destroyed, because I imagine this thing's going to get shot at, but I don't want to make the entire thing out of heavy armor, obviously. That'd be a lot of heavy armor. So we're just going to put a layer of heavy armor right here. So if it gets shot at, we have something that's still standing. So yeah, that's our idea here. Whether it's a good idea or not, we will find out, but just one layer of heavy armor never hurt anybody, right? I'll tell you what, the night is coming really quickly. How many did we go before we do this heavy armor? Because I think I might want to do another layer a little farther up as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy armor. And then we will do, I guess we'll just do 4 more, and then we'll do the heavy armor again. So we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another layer of heavy armor right here. Yeah, let's just continue that. Okay, I'm thinking that's the level we're gonna do. So from here, that's about as tall as it is. It's not crazy tall, but we're gonna weld it up and see what it looks like, and then we'll decide if we want to go any taller. I honestly think though this is probably gonna be fine. So we'll have the stairwell inside here, and you'll go around this nice spiral staircase. Although it's not circular spiral, I wish it kind of were, but it'll look at least somewhat that way with these blocks in here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna weld it in. I don't know if we'll be able to get the heavy armor blocks in, but at least most of the light armor blocks we should be able to get in. And of course we're working at night, but you know, night is half the time, so we have to spend some of the night working at least. I'm gonna skip over those blocks right there and attempt to just do these ones. I usually like to run around and fly when I do this stuff, because just it's easier to maneuver, and it feels a little faster to me, but it's just so many materials and we don't have a very good inventory size. You know what would be really cool is if they had like inventory size upgrades for this game. Of course that might defeat the purpose of using ships at all, so I guess there's the trade-off. But I don't know, that'd be a cool thing to work towards. Just like general upgrades, kind of like you do with the tool upgrades to get faster tools. Okay, just getting the top here, which is actually a lot easier. I should have done this on the other one. This is a lot faster, just flying around like this. This is going to be the top of the thing, unless we decide to go up one further. But what we're probably going to do is probably going to go like bam, and then have it right here. So we'll have something like this coming out like that. Carry that like this. Kind of like this, just riffing here. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this exactly how it is, but then maybe we'd do something like that right there. or I don't know, maybe we'll go out one more. But then essentially it would come up like this. Right in the center is where we would have the thing. So we'd have like this. And on here you would have one of these guys. Boom. And on here you would have one of these guys. And then on there you would have these guys, essentially. And that would just kind of spin around, allowing light to go everywhere. And someone commented, by the way, about this design kind of with 2 lights instead of 1. And that's probably a good design with a different color on one side and maybe white and green or white and blue or blue and red. I don't know. just different colors or something. And it should help us to see this thing if we ever are about to crash into it. And then pretty much what's going to happen as well is this is going to come up, but a lot nicer, obviously, to about that level maybe. It'll come up like over here as well, like that. And then the antenna is going to be up there. So the lighthouse is going to look kind of like that. It's very hard to see, unfortunately, but yeah, it's going to look kind of like that. So yeah, that's just the basic design. Let's work on the interior. I want to get those blocks set up in there before we do anything else that's crazy. I'll keep this for now. Well, I mean, this is not how the roof's going to look in the end, so we'll remove this, but yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is still dark, so you can't see the outside, but I give you the interior of the lighthouse. It's very spirally. As you're going up, it kind of feels like a spiral staircase. You can look down over the edge and be terrified. I've climbed a lighthouse before, and it is very terrifying looking down at the inside of the gigantic hole. But yeah, so here's our lighthouse, and you go up it, and it's awesome and stuff. Those lights are not working yet. All right, 2 spotlights set to their maximum limits right there. We've got the white spotlight and the green spotlight beaming out. What do you guys think of the colors? Or what do you guys think of the whole thing, I guess? 2 spotlights is kind of interesting. It's like a double sort of thing. We could always go to 1 spotlight if it doesn't look good. That's a very simple change. If we're over on this hill looking for our base and our flashlight was off and stuff and we're just looking around, can we see it? Yes, I can see it. Maybe I'm going to download that. So you guys did tell me there was a spotlight mod that adds like a brighter spotlight that goes much, much farther. We might consider adding that for this, because that's supposed to be a super powered light that we'd be able to see for miles. And we can definitely see it here, but it's still very small. I wish it were a little bit larger. All right, you know what? We'll worry about a brighter spotlight later. For now, let's finish up the tower so that we can see this thing in all of its glory. We probably will end up getting a brighter spotlight mod though to make it go farther. I think our old Hunchback dropship is encountering a new Hunchback dropship. Like the one that we literally just took down a couple minutes ago is attacking. Okay, or that one's attacking that one is what I mean. All right, it's fine. I mean, I didn't leave it with any guns, but it's fine. I'm just trying to come up with a painting scheme as we speak right here. I've spent like the last 20 minutes trying to come up with one. This is a fun, it's a fun time. But I think we finally got one that might work. So let me finish painting it up and I'll show you guys. So okay, here's the thing. It doesn't look great. I simply will not lie. It might look better with the thing on top though, so we're going to, I mean, it would obviously look better as well if we were to make it a little taller, but I don't know how much taller I necessarily want to make it. I think this is pretty fine, right? Unless we're looking for like a true crazy high lighthouse. But it's already on a hill though, so I mean, we can't really make it that much higher. Oh, perfect. We got a storm starting. Cool. We're gonna work on the top now. I'm going to make it a little wider, so it'll come out a little bit more. Is that too wide? Yeah, that's a little too wide. All right, so I'm thinking something kind of like this for the top. It's got like a wide area where you could view, and we'll probably have to find a way to put some like walkway here or some rails so we don't fall over, or we don't. We could just be dangerous like that. And then it's got a nice roof made of heavy armor. All right, we officially, ooh, the sun's coming up. I hope this storm would stop, but we officially have a haunted lighthouse. Yeah. It looks, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. I think it could definitely use some like niceness to it. Definitely if it were taller it would look nicer, but at the same time if it were taller it would get absolutely shredded by ships flying by. So I guess that's where it's going to stand for now. As always, with every one of my builds, you guys are welcome to put things in the comments if you think that it should look different, or if you think that it looks good, or maybe one little tweak is needed. Then put those in the comments, because I definitely look at those and use them quite a bit, as you guys saw with the building of the tank. But all right, next thing we're going to do is I want to kind of plan out this fort a little bit, because this isn't just going to be like a lighthouse up here. It would get absolutely shredded. We also need a couple of weapons. And I was always thinking that this could be a nice fort location. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to expand out a little bit this way. Kind of like something like this. Not with heavy armor, with light armor for now. And then we'll use heavy armor where needed. It'll be fine. So that's the center mark right there. We're going to expand out a little bit this way. Hello, sun. You're very welcome, sun, to show up finally. Hey, we can see this thing in the sun. I don't know about that. I don't know about that terrace thing on the top, but yeah. All right. Yeah, let's continue this out this way. I kind of have this idea of like a star fort kind of idea, or kind of thing, where we have like little turrets. We have one on that side over there where we're building that one. Then we'd have another one over there on that side, and then one on this side, one on that side, and then one on the diagonals as well. So it would end up looking kind of like a star, except it would have, I guess, 8 points. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. It would be like that on the 4 main sides. So this side right here would have one like that side right there, and that side over there. So essentially what it is you come out a little bit from the center point, which is that thing, and then you go down a little set of stairs, and that right there will be where the main gun would be situated. And then you have a little bit of walkway room where you could walk around if you need to, just, you know, in case you want to go and like look at the terrain or something like that. But yeah, that would be where the main gun position would be. And then down here, we would probably connect that to the ground somehow so it looks a little bit better. Maybe with like a down and then in sort of connection. And then when that's on all 4 sides, I think it would look pretty cool. Don't really know what gun to put here though. We have plenty to choose from, of course. We have all the Akai defense things, the Skybreaker orbital defense cannon. I actually placed one of those in a creative world. Actually at the same time I was building the tank, because I was looking at all these guns. And this is massive. It's very large. Eris turret, that looks really cool. How big is... Okay, so if you try to place it, you can't see because it's covering your screen. That probably tells you how big it is. Okay, all it places is the bottom part. We probably don't want that. That's a little bit too large for our little base here. So I really like the idea of a sentinel turret. Maybe what we'll do, because the sentinel turret apparently destroys projectiles, so if we ever have one of those things flying over us and it's shooting at us with missiles or something, having sentinel turrets would be good. So maybe having some sentinel turrets like off on 2 of the sides would be a good idea. But then we need some more attack turrets. These ones seem like they're more like defense kind of things. So I'm thinking, now this guy is not that bad. A Cerberus turret. Yeah, so place that down. We could try and build it. This could be our first turret. Well, actually, let me see real quick. Okay, so it does connect the way we think it connects. Yeah, let's build it and see what happens. All right, we got everything from the base. Let's see if we can see what this thing looks like. All right, our first gun, our first, I guess, major. Holy crap! I wonder how this thing aims. Like, how can we control it? Hang on, let's maybe. I don't even think I have a seat in here. Let's build a seat real quick. All right, control seat. I want to see about this thing. So we have our Cerberus turret. Let's see if we can control this. Oh man, how high can it aim? I'm wondering if that's a limiting factor. It kind of is. So these turrets, I think, are designed to shoot things that are really far away. So not necessarily to like just destroy things that are up close. So maybe we only stick with one of these things. It's got a blind spot. That's one of the issues, though. That's one of the issues with having this thing in the center, to be fair. It's got this blind spot over there where it can't really shoot there. But anything that's off to this side right here, it can just light up. And I imagine, unfortunately, it can't aim down either, so it can't aim at anything down there. But it could definitely like hit that unknown signal if it really wanted to. So I guess we'll keep it. I mean, it's not... I don't know how powerful it is. I'm kind of scared to find out, to be honest. But we'll keep it here, and we'll ammo it and stuff like that. And then let's build out the sides over there real quick as well. I'm gonna do the same kind of style as that one over there. All right, we've got some of the materials. I built out the sides that we're going to put the massive little, the little turrets on. I don't know if that's the correct sound. The ones that are supposed to shoot down missiles and stuff. So here's one of them. See, it's like a, it's got a, you know, that's the sound of sound. That's what it makes. Okay, so we're gonna put that one up there, and then we have another one that we're gonna put over here as well. Although I don't know if I have everything I need for this one. The answer is no, I do not. But we can quickly fix that by getting everything we need in one fell swoop. Boom. And just like that, we now have 2 of these turrets. Nothing is ammoed here, by the way. None of these have ammo. That said, the Reavers don't care about ammo. So I'm a little bit terrified that the Reavers are going to see that I have all this new gadgets, all these new weapons, and then decide to just do a full all-out assault on me, at which point I will have no idea what to do. Oh, let me see what it's like to control one of those. Where are our little turrets? Oh, sentinels. Okay, so the sentinels, again, they have a little bit of a problem aiming down, which might be a bit of an issue for us. But as far as aiming up, they can kind of do all that. So that's good. So I'm starting to see that this base might have a little bit of an issue with shooting things that are lower than the base, which is not great. So what we might do is we might end up putting forth a front thing with like upside down turrets or something. I don't know how exactly we're going to fix this. But the episode's getting kind of long, so I'm going to go back to the base real quick, fill up my stuff, and then I'm going to try to scout out a couple of locations for a museum that we could put up. All right, let's fly really high in the sky and just take a peek at what we have around us to see if we want to put a museum in certain areas. I want to kind of get an idea of where our stuff is. Okay, so we have the base right there. We have the Dune power bank kind of off that way. We have that stuff over there. We were going to build a mining base, and we might still do it eventually over in that area, kind of. I was thinking initially like right there might be good. Kind of on that side, because we have nothing down there quite yet. But I was also saying that might be good. So let's try over there first. Let's see if it's nice and flat. And if it is, we might just put it up right here. Because that would not be a bad location. Is it really starting to storm right when I'm trying to scout things out and I need visibility? Perfect. Where's the sun? Oh, the sun's right up there. Okay. This is not bad. How's it over here? This is pretty good. It's kind of flat. Again, it's not amazing to see things, but it's not bad. Okay, that's definitely not bad. Let's go to the other side and see kind of how that was gonna look. Whee! So we'd have to kind of come down here. And I was thinking kind of in this general area. Wait, was that the entire storm? Oh no, okay, it just pranked me. Yeah, that's not bad either. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. So the museum's gonna have to be kind of large. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's flat. But it does matter that it's kind of close to this ship, because we actually have to move this ship into the museum. That's the whole reason we've kept it alive at this point, is that we're going to make this into like a museum piece as the first kind of major combat encounter that we took out. So maybe over here is better, just because it's a little closer to the to that thing. All right, it's extremely hard to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna wait for the storm to pass, and then we'll come back out here. All right, the storm is gone. Let's get back out here and set up an area for our museum. Now, I want to remind you, we're not actually building the museum in this episode. We're just kind of setting up an area for it so we know where it's gonna be. And I was thinking here might be better because it's closer to that ship right there. So let's see if we can make a nice area here. I want to make sure that we have it gravity aligned. Free placement, gravity align, local align. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Free placement, gravity align, and then we'll go back to free placement so I can actually turn it. Sweet. Okay. So something kind of like, where's our base? Maybe we face it toward our base. Maybe not. Does it really matter? Probably not. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to face it kind of, let's just, you know what? It doesn't really matter where we place it. Let's just build it down like right there. And I think that'll be good. I think that'll be fine. That base looks ridiculous on the hill. Look at that. It's like floating. But anyways, So just kind of an area right here. We'll make a main entrance that will probably be 5 wide, like that, and we'll just kind of expand from there. And then what we'll do is essentially we'll have little exhibits, little plots of land where we will put things that are important to us. So things like that ship right there, we're somehow going to fit in this giant thing. Things like little photos that might go on an LCD, or things like little ships that might be out of service that used to be really important to us, or something like that. So yeah, there we go. That's actually pretty level with the ground. I kind of really like that. So that's our main entrance. How big of an area are we? Let me go measure how long that ship is real quick. I want to see how big of an area we're going to need. We might have to do a little bit of restoration as well, because I kind of want to... I removed a little bit of the front here. I kind of want to add that back. So we might do a little bit of restoration, but we'll probably put it in a different color so you can kind of tell what's been restored. 1, 2, 3... It's about 30 blocks by... It's about 30 by 18. It's about 30 by 18 by 12. What's the 4th dimension? No, I'm just kidding. It's about 30 by 18 by 12, so we need a room that's going to accommodate something about that big. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it off to the right. So this is our main hall right here. It's going to go down that way. We're going to have a layer of, let's just say, like, this will be where the wall will go. So you have like a wall kind of like up like that or whatever. And then the room will be over here. So we need a room that's going to be at least 18 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be giant. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll make it 20 so you have room to walk. And then we need to go about 30 the other way. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, that right there, little space for walking. That right there is going to be our room right here for the giant ship. Everything else will be really easy to put in, so I'm not worried about anything else really. But the giant ship, we have enough room for. All right, in addition to these main areas, we're going to have, let's say, we'll put up a wall right here as well, so we'll kind of match that on the other side. That'll be kind of like what the main hallway will look like. We'll put up some little showrooms as well, some special... Well, actually, you know what we might do? We might have like a bigger showroom kind of over here. We'll have a bunch of different displays, I guess. And when I say displays, again, this is just like stuff that we decide we should put in here that would look kind of cool. It's not necessarily like formal. There will be a dinosaur skeleton right here, and there will be the skeleton of a killed reaver over there. No, it'll be just like stuff that we're like, hey, that's cool, you should put it in the museum. But yeah, we'll have like a little showroom over here. I don't know how big, maybe 10 out this way. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, something kind of like that. And it'll be just a big showroom. And then we'll go over maybe another 10. All right, so pretty much for the museum, we'll have our one major ship that's gonna be that thing right there. We'll have a big showroom over here where we can put just kind of random stuff. And then we'll have a couple of smaller rooms off to this way, which will be like a 6 by 6 maybe or something. Not that gigantic. And then if we ever need more space, this is gonna be pretty tall. This is gonna be 12 blocks tall. But this over here will probably be a lot shorter. And so if we ever need more space, what we'll do is we'll go upstairs and we'll have a second story right on this side, which will help it match kind of what this looks like. Now, the next challenge that we have for this thing is obviously building it, but that's going to be something that we're going to be doing in next episode or beyond. I haven't decided yet if we're going to be finishing up the base up there or building more to this museum. However, one thing, if you guys have made it this far in the video, one thing you can comment on is how are we going to get the Hunchback dropship over here? I can think of 3 options currently. Option number 1, we fix it up and fly it over here with thrusters, which would take a lot of materials. But we probably have them because we took them from the Hunchback dropship in the first place. Option number 2, we attach some wheels to it and drive it over here. And option number 3, we build a crane. Don't really know how big of a crane we would need to move this thing, but it's an option. So if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. We could also build a tow ship, I guess, like a ship that would just literally carry it, but that would also probably be extremely difficult. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're going to end that episode here. We've done quite a bit in this episode. I mean, I know it kind of seems a lot like a lot of planning things, and that is kind of what it is. But we at least have a couple of directions we can go. Planning with the base that's going to be up there, as well as planning with the with the museum that was here. We had a little bit of combat. Did I see something just then? Yeah, I did. What is that? Spirit of Le Monde? Not afraid. We had a little bit of combat off in that direction. That was a fun time. Took up a good portion of the episode, but yeah, it was all good fun. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers.